So the next topic we're going to talk about is understanding needy partners, taking a closer look at ego, superficiality, and human connection. So firstly, I'd want to start off with the fact that there are most definitely statistics that most self-help when it comes to relationship is actually geared toward females, because females really dive into self-help on relationships way more than males statistically. And with regards to myself, I've definitely spent thousands of dollars doing coursework on relationship self-help, and that's really why I'm pursuing topics like this on my YouTube channel. I really think that I've had a lot of successful relationships, a lot of long relationships, and I can really help you find the one and really qualify the people that you're with and find a great long-term relationship, or at least find your way toward dating more enjoyable and super fun personalities that are a great fit for you, at least even on just a date. So here we go into, what is a needy girlfriend? And so girlfriends and boyfriends, they definitely both have wants and needs. And in my relationship self-help, you definitely learn that you want to get to know the other person's wants and their needs during the dating scene. That is way before you are even in an exclusive relationship. You should already know what their wants are and what their needs are. So why are females considered needy? I tend to think that men should really appreciate that females care and reach out and communicate and interact, or want to spend time with their man or with the other person in general. Hopefully the individual that you're dating really wants to talk to you. They want to interact with you and they want to spend time with you. It's really a privilege having someone there for you, someone supporting you, someone that really enjoys your presence instead of really pushing you away and always wanting space and independence. Love is the one thing most important in life in my eyes, and if we have nothing or no one to love, then what are we really here for? No love is a life of hate and disdain. Women don't normally call men needy. For a man to be needy kind of makes no sense as well. Humans all have value, and when you have interactions with the individuals that you love, these moments are not time-sucking. They are not a waste of time, and they are not a nuisance in any way. And in a date or a relationship, you should really treat the other person as though they do have value, and that their time is precious, and you only live once, so everyone's time is precious and everyone is valuable. So be sure to acknowledge your value within your situations as well. As more of an example, if a female stood you up on your first date or showed up late, wasting 45 minutes of your time on your first date because they wanted perfect hair and that was more important to them than you or your time, then yes, you're probably being stupid and wasting your time with this person. Waste your time on someone insipid that literally in their first moments of getting to know you, they wasted your time because their hair was more important than you, then giving them a second date, at least for me, would be a difficult sell. So I'm trying to explain that the individual that you're dating should definitely treat you like you are valuable and your time is precious. This is the art of qualifying the individuals that you choose to be with. Giving time to those who are vapid and do not really appreciate your time or your value, that is what I call unwise. And if you choose this person in the end, I really hope there was a good reason for it. That is why you date. You ditch the vapid individuals that don't care about you and don't care about your time. Ditch the insipid, ditch the people that don't value you and don't care and really get to know you. If someone is not asking you questions, then take that as a hint that they really aren't trying to get to know who you are deep down. So you'll really want to avoid and say next to the people in which you know who they are, but they don't really take time to ask you questions and get to know you. These individuals are probably only after one thing. Or they're literally after, sex, money, or fame. It is best to move on in this situation and really find someone that is a 4D individual with value. Usually those that consider others a waste of time probably did not open their eyes to appreciate the intricacies of who that person is or all they have to offer. Probably this is because of ego, lack of care to make time for you or get to know you, or a selfish ignorance. Maybe the person is even just simply too busy to really get to know you, and if they're too busy to get to know you, then that's not a good sign. And if they're really too busy to get to know you, then it's not a good start. Maybe a partner is time sucking if they have nothing to offer because, you chose poorly. You chose someone insipid with little, if anything, amazing about them. If so, it looks like your qualifying good partners is the problem, not the other person. If someone is a 2D individual with nothing to offer and you chose them, then don't be mad at them for wasting your time. You're the one who chose the individual, and you're the one who chose to spend time on that person. You may be wondering, what is a 2D or 4D relationship, or, a 2D or 4D person? Well, I kind of made this up, and I'll go into it on a future video. And so I really think that the concept in which I made up will really help you establish, what is a next level relationship. Because, we've all heard about power couples, but what is the next level after a power couple? And for me, that is going from, a 2D relationship to a power couple to a next level relationship, which is a 4D relationship. And yes, I totally made that up. So my point is, if someone is a 4D individual who is absolutely amazing, you really can't waste your time with them because the person is amazing. But if you choose a 2D individual who cares more about their hair than they care about you, then yes, you'll probably waste your time talking to them because they don't really have much to, talk about or offer. They don't really have anything amazing about them to really share with you. And, the 2D individual, they may be great to spend time with per se, but they may not really enhance and allow you to be your best self. And so for me, I think it's really valuable to find yourself surrounded by 4D individuals who really will enhance your life, allow for happier situations, and really improve your situations so you're being your best self throughout every moment, so you could be your best self throughout your life. So going back, if you say that the person you chose to be with is time sucking and wasting your time, then you're probably not portraying yourself in the most positive way, because you, by saying that, comes across very negatively. And in reality, the person you're with comes across as admirable, as though, they were in your life, they spent time on you or with you, and, you didn't seem to appreciate their time. And so I wouldn't really call a relationship or a person a waste of time. It's really a negative concept that I don't really think makes sense, because you're putting a negative label on your relationship or on your situation, but in the end of the day, you chose to spend that time with the individual and you chose to be with that person if that's the situation that you're in. So I also like to look at it from a different perspective, which is, you could always accomplish more as a team than you can by yourself sometimes. And so if you live life in a relationship, you can actually excel even further than you were if you're going at life on your own. So I personally enjoy being in relationships, and I do think that it's enjoyable to have somebody to, pursue fun activities with and excel in life with, and, enjoy happy moments together. So if that's what you're looking for, it does take time and it does take effort. And relationships do take hard work. So the person you choose to be exclusive with really is very telling of who you are as a person. And if you're choosing someone that kind of wastes your time, then you're not really choosing wisely when you're pursuing someone with regards to a relationship. You should probably choose someone better. Someone that wastes your time is not someone that you should really be choosing to be in an exclusive relationship with. Instead, choose someone that's sporty, that is amazing and really has something to offer, and is not just two-dimensional, but they have way more about them. They're an amazing person overall. Who you surround yourself with really tells a lot about you. It's very telling of your choices and your values and what your interests are and what you really care about. So you'll definitely want to surround yourself with valuable individuals who are really supportive and really help you be your best self. Surround yourself with people that have something to offer. They're just not, something to look at. They're, a little bit more special than that. A 4D individual that gives and loves unconditionally, they don't just take. Women should also not be treated like a piece of meat, and we are all human with much more to us than our looks. If someone, male or female, treats you like your looks or sexuality is all they see and talk about, then try running the other direction towards someone of value with more to offer who really gets to know you and appreciates who you are deep down. Someone that doesn't see you are more than external features is really not worthy of your time. On a separate note, what do I consider to be not okay from the opposite side of things? Well, I definitely really like the channel Alux. One of their quotes was, "A relationship could be 50-50, but instead it should be 100-100. Both people should put in 100% of their capacity to selflessly love unconditionally and put the other person first. Both individuals should want intimacy. They should both want time together. They should both want to communicate and time doing non-sexual activities, but also time for sexual activities as well, intimate moments together, and they should both want time with their friends and family, but also alone time for themselves, space to take care of themselves. And both individuals should enjoy intimate time together, you know, holding hands, cuddling, going on dates, even when you're married, and enjoying passionate moments together in the way both people feel most comfortable and happy. And so, you know, if one individual doesn't really like being out in public holding hands and showing that they really care about the other person, then take that as a cautionary, you know, thing that, you know, both individuals should be able to, you know, publicly display some type of affection. Because if the other individual does not feel comfortable in public with you, then it's not really a positive situation for your relationship overall, and maybe it's not working. So in that kind of moment, I would recommend maybe asking the other person a few questions and getting to know why they don't feel comfortable. Because, you know, you can work on this kind of thing, but in the long term, if they're not going to enjoy being in public with you and displaying that you are both in a relationship, then it's probably not going to work in the long term. So overall, a great relationship has intimate moments together, privately, but also publicly as well. And you'll really want to make sure that your relationship is pretty well-rounded, and overall you're spending time together, but you're also having your own time for yourself as well. If you are in your relationship 100% all in, then you do all you can with what you have and who you are, and you really try. People show up in the way that they want to show up, and if they don't show up, then you need to acknowledge that, you know? And so if you care and you enjoy and you do and it feels easy to do, it's not hard work, it's just natural, then you may have found something amazing with the other person. You both love doing and being together. You both give and you both support. In these kind of moments, life is easier being coupled. It's so much easier when you have support from someone close to you that you can really trust. Both individuals can really help each other be their best self. Both individuals can really help each other accomplish amazing things, and most importantly, accomplish the impossible that they would not be able to accomplish otherwise. Together, you both create a great legacy and have an amazing life of happiness, but life and relationships takes work. You know, you gotta put time into getting to know the other person, and you have to spend time, you know, getting to appreciate all of the different moments you have together. If either person is selfish, money hungry, or always taking and never giving, that's really not okay, and you should voice your concerns or move on to find someone better for you. Find someone who cares and puts you first, and, you know, also, as, you know, you do this for them, you really deserve the same back. In life, I've always been super giving and independent, and I must be with someone who's giving and mature in similar ways. Someone who can match me and someone that's there for me, and I will always be there for them. And I really recommend going through life realizing causation. In legal terms, this means paying attention to words, actions, and behaviors. Realize these things and take actions accordingly. See what happens in response. See what reactions occur. You really get to see someone's values and true colors by how they respond to certain things. If they care, they will show you they care. If they're trying, they will show you that they're trying. If someone wants to show up, they will. If they love, love is patient and kind. Love does not envy or boast. It is not arrogant or rude. It does not insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice in wrongdoings, but rejoices with the truth. If you've never seen this movie, A Walk to Remember is definitely among the best movies ever, and you will definitely see what true unconditional love is, and true love is something we all deserve. It is not judgmental, it is not needy. Contempt and resentment is not love, and when a female needs something, it is okay, we all need things, and we all have wants and needs, and the best relationships know the wants and needs of their significant other. They know and selflessly consider these in all that they do, and they really support each other, and they're not upset that the other person needs something. Instead, they're happy to be able to help that person that they love and care about. Love knows the other person would do the same for them, because in relationships, things are two-sided. Both individuals are giving and taking and being there for each other and supporting each other. So in general, love knows that the other person would do the same for them. If your significant other would not do the same for you, then you're probably in a 2D relationship with someone that is a little bit more superficial and doesn't really have concrete things that they can really provide to the relationship as a whole. This is why it is unwise to date or marry those who seek someone just for beauty, money, or fame. Will this person truly be there for you? Will they balance you? Will they challenge you? Will they really help you be your best self? Are they giving or are they always taking? Are they supportive, selfless, reliable? Some people put a guise, but if you really pay attention to causation, the links between things that occur, i.e. cause and effects, can really tell you a lot about the person. Even the most clueless individual will see the true intention of others if you just simply have a little awareness. You just need to find time to reflect and just simply observe. Open your eyes toward being aware. You will see. You will also get better at seeing with practice. And so the first step is realizing and being aware. The second step is taking informed actions, based on what you see. Give yourself time to reflect and see. Excuses and apologies only go so far. In the end, people choose to try or not try. They choose to repeat issues, or they choose to improve. If you want to do something, you will. You will make time for things and people that they really care about. And people make time for people that matter. And when they don't, be sure to respond accordingly. You are valuable. You deserve a support system that sees your value and is reliably there for you as you are for them. In the end, your significant other can't be needy if you each love each other unconditionally. And if that unconditional love is not there, or if the relationship is one-sided, then that is when people call others needy. The truth is, a real relationship cannot be needy. Love has both wants and needs. We all have them. The best relationships have an understanding about the wants and needs of their significant other, and ideally we align with this. We align in our values, and we align in what we want and need. Ideally, we are 4D. We're a level up from the power couple, and we are both attractive, athletic, intelligent, successful, but most importantly, an amazing good person with good intentions that really improve the world around them and make the world a better place. Most importantly, we care about the wants and needs of the people around us, and we don't look down on them for their needs. The reality is, contempt and resentment kills marriages. It kills love. If you feel contempt or resentment, be better and do better. It is not healthy in any relationship. That, or maybe be with someone else, for they don't deserve contempt and resentment. And when you're like that, you're not really being your best self. Individuals deserve unconditional love, and if you're not the one, then let them find the person who is the one that will love them unconditionally. That is what they deserve. So definitely be sure to smash the like button. Comment below, what is unconditional love? What is a needy girlfriend or boyfriend? Do you know the wants and needs of your significant other, and do you think knowing these wants and needs are important? Are you always there for your significant other? And finally, what do you think about resentment and contempt? Definitely comment below and help support my channel so that I can really make more videos for you and help you level up in your life and make the world around you a better place.